Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Your mama needed something from the store. Chill out, you're alright. Niggas had to cop out, bro. I boo in the store, bro. These niggas not playing. Nigga. They hopping out with the ARs and all. Oh shit, my nigga hopped out, cocked that motherfucker. Look at these niggas, they everywhere, bro. They already did. Bro, that nigga ain't lying, bro. They shot that nigga, they was shooting the shit out that nigga. Damn, they everywhere. Nigga, shots fired at cop. Nigga, look at all these unmarks, nigga. Unmarks, nigga, everywhere. Bro.
Watch, hero dad saves 30 people from gunman, cops show up and shoot him. The man who saved his wife, daughter, and 30 other strangers from an armed robber, was shot and later arrested by police even though he complied and put his hands in the air as soon as they arrived. By Rachel Blevins, February 5, 2018. Independence, Kansas. The man who should be celebrated as a hero for saving his wife, daughter, and at least 30 strangers from an armed gunman during an attempted robbery, is now recovering from a gunshot wound after police arrived at the scene and shot him. Mike Becker, 31, told the Kansas City Star that he grabbed his handgun and rushed to the local Dollar General after he received a call from his wife saying that she, their 4-year-old daughter, and several other customers in the store were being threatened by a man with a gun. While the customers huddled together in the back of the store, Becker's wife hid their daughter behind bags of dog food. When Becker arrived, he said he found the gunman outside, pounding on the glass door. "The only thing in my mind was my baby and wife," Becker said, describing how he intervened and put his body between the gunman and the glass. "There was no way the gunman was getting in that store." Advertisement. When police officers finally arrived at the scene, Becker told the Star that he dropped his gun and raised his hands in the air, in an attempt to show police that he was not a threat. But then the unthinkable happened. Even though Becker had his hands in the air, the officers shot him with a rifle, wounding his hip. Bystanders who witnessed the scene said that they were shocked to watch officers shoot the man who was brave enough to confront the gunman. "I was figuring, how the hell do they shoot him? He never pointed a gun at the cops. He complied with everything they said, and then you heard a pop," Raymond Watts told the Star. Police eventually arrested the gunman, but despite the fact that witnesses claimed they were yelling at officers and telling them that they shot an innocent man, the officers still proceeded to put Becker in handcuffs, and they refused to let his wife near him. In a statement, the Independence Police Department claimed it is investigating an officer-involved shooting that occurred outside the Dollar General, after officers received a call of an armed subject. The statement did say that while no officers were injured, 2 subjects were shot and they were both transported to area hospitals with injuries. However, the statement also claimed that both of the men who were shot by police were armed. It failed to admit that one of those men dropped his firearm on the ground and raised his arm in surrender before he was shot by police. Another witness to the shooting, Whitney Thomas, also told the Kansas City Star that Becker's gun was clearly on the ground at the time police opened fire. His gun was on the ground. He didn't have it in his hands any longer, she said. Thomas was inside the store at the time the gunman arrived, and she said that she heard a Dollar General employee on the phone, telling a police dispatcher that the suspect was slender, wearing a green jacket, and looked to be in his 50s. However, Becker is 20 years younger, heavy set, and he was wearing a black jacket. Thomas said this led her to question why police would shoot a man who was not only not posing a threat to anyone, but who also did not match the description of their suspect. I understand as police you have to put your life on the line, but to take it into your own judgment to shoot an innocent man when he didn't fit the description. Thomas said. Becker, who is still suffering from the injuries he sustained during the shooting, told the Star that police have been extremely tight-lipped about the incident, causing rumors to spread in the town that he was the one who initiated the robbery. While it remains to be seen whether the officers responsible for the shooting will be held accountable for their reckless actions, it should be noted that this is not the first time such an incident has occurred. As the Free Thought Project has reported, in one case, a woman in Eufaula, Oklahoma, was shot 9 times by police, while she was being held hostage during a bank robbery.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.